vor, vorher, bevor. Three words that look very similar and also have a very similar meaning, if not the same meaning. Let me explain you how to use them, because you cannot differentiate them by translating them. But there's a couple of tricks or things, if you consider them, you can easily distinguish them. For the shortest one is a preposition. It's positioned pre, in front of something. So if you use for, you expect to find a noun somewhere near. I'll give you an example. Vor dem Kino. Before the cinema, before going to the cinema, but before the cinema muss ich noch die Kinokarten kaufen. So you have for, and then between for and the Kino, which is the noun you expect, you can have an article, dem, or you can even have an adjective, vor dem schönen Kino. Although that doesn't make sense here, but you get the idea. So expect a noun sooner or later when you use for or hear for. It is a preposition. It does not push the verb anywhere. Vor dem Kino builds the first position. Yeah, you cannot separate that. So vor dem Kino muss ich. Verb second position, subject always next to the verb. That's the preposition for. Vorher is an adverb. That means there is no noun to be expected. It's able to stand alone. And it's best translated as before that. So let's take a look at the same example from before. Ich gehe heute Abend ins Kino. Vorher muss ich noch die Kinokarten kaufen. You see, vorher, there is no noun following because the verb comes right away, which is on the second position, and the ich is after the verb as expected. So before that, I have to buy the tickets. Before, the third. Also a completely different kind of word. Before means, well, before doing something. So, same context. Bevor ich ins Kino gehe, muss ich noch die Kinokarten kaufen. Before going to the cinema, before I will go to the cinema, I have to buy the tickets. So you see, before ich ins Kino gehe. So before is pushing the gehe to the end because it's a pusher, it's a subjunction. Yeah? And whenever you start with a pusher sentence, you have a comma, and then you continue with the main clause, which starts with a verb, because the whole pusher sentence counts as position 1. But that's sentence structure, just a little add-on. So let me recap the three words. For is a preposition. You would expect a noun, and after the for group that ends with a noun, there's the verb. The whole for group, prepositional group, builds position 1, then verb position 2. Second word, vorher, before that, is an adverb, stands on its own, is followed by the verb if it comes on the first position. You could also as well turn this around. Ich muss vorher noch die Kinokarten kaufen. So it could be on the first or the third position after the verb. Then the last one, before, is a pusher. It pushes the verb to the very end of the sentence. You can start with a pusher sentence, or you can also turn it around. Ja, ich muss noch die Kinokarten kaufen, bevor ich ins Kino gehe. These are the main differences between for, vorher, and before. Go through the exercises that come with this video on this lesson, and soon you will be able to easily distinguish between the three.